Cory, quick, say something dramatic.
Something dramatic.
Way up north in the state of Alaska lives a man, his wife, and kids. And this dude, he lives like hella because that's the way he is.
Good morning, guys. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. We are having a wet and slow-moving Memorial Day weekend. We've been sitting here for a while. We're waiting to go through the Whittier Tunnel because we are headed to Whittier for a glacier cruise, which is one of the things on my Alaska bucket list. So I'm excited to be crossing this off the list. So this is the Whittier Tunnel. I feel like we have shown this a lot on our vlogs from a lot of different perspectives.
Sometimes I like to think this is the way to Batman's house. Like you look at it, it's just like this is the entrance to the Batcave.
I can see that. You guys see like the rocks on the side. Oh, concrete. Maybe it is.
Yeah.
Shh. Maybe that's where we're really going.
Dude, imagine driving the Batmobile through this, like really, really fast. How cool it would look.
Yeah, that'd be pretty epic.
Dude, we need to make like a Batmobile train. You know, so like it goes on the tracks and you can just go really fast and not have to worry about like.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. Oh my gosh, Cory, a train! You were supposed to react.
There's a little late reaction.
There's a
Sorry,
delay.
baby girl, I didn't mean to scare you there.
Okay, we're at the end of the tunnel. But the real question is, the only question is it going to be snowing or raining or beautiful?
It looks like it's going to be beautiful.
It's no, little rain.
Rain.
Little rain.
Oh my gosh, dude, parking was crazy. It's like raining out. And like, I feel like most of the parking here in Whittier, it's by permit only. I don't know what kind of permit. I didn't know where to get it. I would have gotten one. I parked at this one place. It was like way back out in the middle of nowhere in the mud. I was telling the guy, I was like, do you think I'm gonna make it for the cruise? I've never done a cruise. And he's like, I don't know, in this rain and da-da-da. And so literally got here last minute because the guy was nice enough, gave me a ride all the way to this place.
Yeah.
So that's awesome.
So my first favorite part of this cruise was that they have coffee. I just needed a little bit of coffee. I'm not gonna overdo it because we're on a boat, but just a little bit of coffee. My next favorite part, look at this food. They have like salmon and steak buffet. So we definitely got that because salmon in Alaska, it's salmon in Alaska.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
Keeping my eyes outside. I'm not used to being inside.
Yeah.
I get motion sickness really bad, and I didn't take any Dramamine. If you're gonna do a tour like a cruise like this in the rain, and you get seasickness, take Dramamine.
Yeah, I forgot that Cory gets kind of seasick on boats.
The first thing we're gonna see today is a whole bunch of birds. All the birds just like to sleep up on the side of this mountain right here with all these pretty waterfalls, and they just crap all over everything. But it's okay, because it all just kind of goes down the side of the mountain, so they don't just sleep in their own fecal matter. Yep, bunch of birds. Yeah, you've never seen birds before, have you?
The cruise we're taking, by the way, is Major Marine Tours. So far, it's really, really fun.
Yeah.
Apparently, we're racing another cruise ship out there. I don't know what one that is, but
Well, we're taking our sweet time.
That's
They're
right.
winning, but we're
like
taking our
it.
time. We got our food.
we stopped by the birds. Like, they're not stopping for anything. The guy that was taking the tickets for food, he was saying that a lot of people who come on this boat are from Alaska.
Yeah.
So it's cool.
Yeah, and they are talking to us, not just like we live here, but just kind of it's a good mix of tourism and local education.
Here we got a bunch of sea otters floating around, eating a bunch of crap they found on the bottom of the ocean. Probably a bunch of crabs, oysters, and all sorts of things. That's a lot of otter in the water.
What you think, Chell? Pretty cool, huh? You see them? They're like kitties, except they swim, and they're not kitties. Yeah, that's what they sound like.
There's just sometimes when I look over and I see Chell, and I see Kristen, and I think about how much fun we're having, and I'm rubbing Chell's belly because it's just so soft, and smiling and watching her eat beans and all that stuff, and all of that. It's like I just stop sometimes and I go, holy crap, I'm a dad, I have a family, and this is amazing. Like this is so cool. I'm just one of the moments, one of those little moments where I'm just really, really grateful for being a dad.
Oh, thank you.
So sweet.
Hi.
Which is sweet.
And all of a sudden the cruise has turned into art class. We're having an evil laugh contest. Ready? Do it. Is it just me?
I think you won, yeah.
No. Oh, they're good. Hey, saying hi to the sea otters. So here's the brochure for the cruise that we're on. It's really cool because like they take you straight up to a glacier, and that's going to be a really cool thing for us to see. I've always wanted to see like a glacier calving, which is when it breaks off and goes into the water. That's going to be awesome. So far the food has been really, really good. We had some fresh wild salmon. It's not that that farmed stuff that I know a lot of other people are used to, but here in Alaska we get a lot of wild salmon. We're doing the surprise glacier one. Might see some whales. We've been seeing lots of otters. We saw some birds.
You know, waddle and live and sleep in their own fecal matter.
I'm actually kind of surprised we haven't seen any seals yet. Oh dude, we are going straight into the glaciers. Oh my gosh, look at that, you guys. That glacier right there, it's 600 feet tall. This is Surprise Glacier, 600 feet tall, and then it goes 200 feet into the water. That's big.
There's a baby right there. Cute.
The thing that's amazing about living in Alaska to me is that we drove maybe an hour and a half to get from our house to Whittier, and then got on a boat, and here we are, right at a glacier. Where else in the world can you live a life like we live and be this close to all this awesome stuff? Not many places. Alaska is definitely the coolest place I've ever lived, by far.
I love how she's just like interested in everything. Right now the ground is interesting because the water.
It's amazing. That is the coolest thing ever.
Splashing.
Yeah.
Splashing is amazing.
Ain't nothing special about this stuff, just a bunch of Alaskan wilderness. They say in these woods here, these rainforests as they call it, there's bears and moose and, you know, all the sorts of stuff you'd expect to see in Alaska. Waterfall, mountains, water, a bunch of Alaska stuff. It's pretty.
This girl is so sleepy, but she's not having any of it. You gotta take a nap.
This girl, she is so tired.
Yeah.
Like this is, I don't know how she's gonna sleep tonight.
I don't either.
Maybe she'll actually like sleep all through the night tonight.
Hey, hey,
That'd be
hey.
awesome. She wakes up at like 8. Oh,
That would be amazing.
awesome. But I really don't want that for her. I want her to get good sleep so she can
Go to nap time.
actually feel good.
Yeah.
Now here we got a bunch of dogs that got sick and fell in the water. All their hair fell off and their tails and all the things. They don't even look like dogs anymore. They still bark though. But this is where they live now. Up on top of this random pile of cement in the middle of the ocean. Just eating like fish and stuff.
What do? They go.
Oh look, they're kissing.
We're home. It was a long drive. It's funny, when we were coming back to this place here in Eagle River, we stopped by one of the houses that we almost bought when we first moved to Alaska. And it was funny because like it's like we could have lived a totally different life just depending on the house we lived in.
True.
Like think about it, like there's a lot of things in Eagle River that we wouldn't have done. We probably wouldn't have skipped the rock on the frozen lake because we wouldn't have been so close. We wouldn't have had the moose in the front yard. You guys wouldn't have found us. Like what would life have been if we just like lived in that house?
Yeah, it was interesting to think about. And it was a house that I had never seen. And you'd never seen it either.
No.
It was before we moved here. We had Cory's buddy David go look at it for us. So it was weird just driving through the neighborhood and being like, oh, this is where we would have lived. And anyway.
We're getting ready to go on another adventure in our lives. We're moving out of Alaska into the lower 48 into a whole new house. And I'm excited. That's all I'm gonna say.
I am excited too. We are gonna probably tell you guys where we're moving, but after like everything closes and everything's official, like we have the keys.
Yeah, we don't have. It's not totally in our name yet. Like the house hasn't closed yet. So as soon as that happens,
I will say though that glacier cruise made me not want to leave.
Yeah.
It's so pretty here.
It made me miss fishing a lot, and just there's so many great things about Alaska that we're gonna miss. But you know, like like I said, we're gonna go on a whole new journey. Oh, last update, one last thing. This house has not found a
no, it hasn't.
person yet. People, family. This house hasn't found the family.
No.
Yeah.
Highlight of my day was seeing the glacier.
Highlight of my day was I think watching Chell get really excited about the water on the deck of the ship. Because it was like, really? Like, look outside, kid.
Yeah.
Look how beautiful. Look at all these great things. She's like, wow, look how the water just leaves the ship.
There's rain. Yeah.
The simple things in life. The simple things. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Saying goodbye to sunshine, saying goodbye to warm. Heading to Alaska where ice will be the norm. So much to see and so much to do. And the best part is we're sharing it with you.